Delicious and delicious. Wow. All right. Good heavens. All right. All right. All right. Let's get started. Hey, Jesus loves you too. Welcome, welcome. How many times have I got rated? A lot. Got rated a lot of times. Terrible getting rated. Awful. All right, let me get my files going. Let me turn the gamma up, clouds off, fog off. Ethan, hello, Ethan. Who and all we got with us today? Who and all do we have with us today? John Vincent Lopez, hello, Johnny. Ethan, hello. Little dude Fisher, hi. Hi. Edmondium, good day to you, sir. Edmondium, very nice name, friend. All right, big fan, hey, big fan. Peter, hello, Peter. Baby, all right. Dr. Dank, ow. Hey, buddy, how you doing? When is How to Tame Manticore video dropping? Soon, friend, soon. Nick, hey. How's it going, guys? Peter, good morning. Peter 11 Butter. Got 2 Peters in here. All right, friends, you know what time it is. Gotta say hello to Potato. Hey, Potato. We do love our dear Potato. Ow, let's tame a Giga. Let's tame a Giga. All right, let's start by cryopotting and putting away this Bison and Rex. First thing we're gonna do, friends, I am so excited to play the game today. I don't know why, but man, I'm real excited to play today. Turn Potato, give Potato a top hat. You know what? Potato doesn't have any kind of hat on. It's unusual. Potato is supposed to be wearing a hat. Nix a bag. It's been weeks. It has been a while, brother. It has been a while. How you been? How have you been doing there, buddy? How's everybody doing today? Are we all having a great day? Is everybody in here having a great day? A good time? Enjoying themselves? What am I hearing? Good heavens. Hey, Turtle, here we go. Here we go. Hello, Turtle. What level's this Turtle? 130, heavens to Betsy. All right, Potato, we've got some hats for you to try on. Goodness, that's funny. All right, just for today, we'll do a different hat every day. We will do a different hat each day, but for today, I want Potato wearing that hat. Look at how silly he looks. He's a little soldier. A little soldier. Good heavens. All right, Sebby, you're the goat Mackie. Sebby, how you doing today? Oh, whoa, hold on. Hold on, what you really sound like? This, LOL, by the way, love the videos. Thank you very much. Ow! Haven's Edge Cluster. Thank you very much for the rose, friend. Good to see you all here today. Zippy. Good old Zippy. Good old Zippy back. Oh. What? Good old Zippy back here with us. Bro, do you have a big water puppy? Not yet. Not yet. We have not done anything in the water. Oh, where is the best spot to find a Spino on the island? I have found Ovis, then Spinos. More Ovis than Spinos. All right, if you want a location for Spinos, the best thing to do is look up a spawn location map. Look up a spawn location map. It's going to be your best bet. Find the dinos. Baked potato. Yes, exactly. Ethan Maldonado, hot dogs. What is the easiest way to tame the acro? I've been looking into that. I have been researching ways, and I will be releasing a video on the best way to get yourself an acro. After my research is complete. Mac, are you streaming in TikTok? Yes, I am streaming on both TikTok and YouTube. Yes, Chasey boy. The spawn location map is the easiest way to find out where something is spawned at. Primarily because it's hard to describe to someone a location on the map. You know, I could say, oh, it's up near the island with the... Yeah, it doesn't work as well. But with a map, you can just look at the map and then open your map and then go right to it. Dr. Dank, did you have a delicious breakfast, friends? Dr. Dank. Thank you so much for asking. I woke up bright and early this morning because it is Sunday. And you know what that means? Sunday is special breakfast day. On Sundays, I have a special breakfast. I have sausage gravy biscuits with bacon and a fried egg. Oh, baby. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, man, it's so good. I love it. All right, so then after I had my breakfast, I immediately started working on a video. And I worked on my video until lunchtime. Then I went on a walk, ate my lunch, watched an episode of Attack on Titan, and then fired up the stream. Nadim Musashi sent me a rose. Thank you, Nadim. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Musashi. Thank you very much. Sub Dragon. Hey, Edmondium, Big Mac. You better believe it, buddy. You can build multiple campfires and leave them on. Mac, I'm new to art. Can you tell me how to get charcoal quickly or more efficiently? All right. There are definitely multiple methods of doing this, but if you have a forge, the forge will burn wood slower than a campfire. However, the forge holds a lot more wood than the campfire does. But if you need a lot of charcoal and you need it fast, the best thing to do is build yourself a lot of campfires and just burn them all at once. That's the best quick way to get a lot of charcoal, because the campfire burns wood at a faster rate than the forge does. Brogan. Hey, good brother Brogan. How you doing this Sunday morning, buddy? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you and your son had a good time playing last night. Hope you got some good creatures tamed up. We're going to head for this red drop. We are going to head for this red drop. To improve your... All right, thank you. Junior, Edmondium, sent a heart. Junior sent a heart and a go popular. Edmondium, Junior. Hey, guys, thank you very much. Good to hear from everybody. Junior, how are you doing today? How goes the streaming? Did you have a good Saturday? Did everybody have a good Saturday? Yes, the Indie Forge as well. The Industrial Forge burns wood as well. However, if he is new to Ark, I wouldn't imagine that he would have an Industrial Forge if he's new. But very good point. Very good point. The Industrial Forge works good as well. What I like to do for charcoal is build a lot of forges near the Beaver Dam. Got a good drop here, friends. Got a good drop. What I like to do is build a lot of forges near the Beaver Dams, then raid all the Beaver Dams with an Argentavis, and just leave the forges full of wood and leave them burning. That's what I like to do. Sebby, Mac, I'm gonna shower real quick. Be right back, Mackie boy. All right, yeah, take a shower. Everybody needs to make sure you take care of your hygiene. Take care of your hygiene. Good brother Brogan. Yes, sir. Realized my base at the beach isn't good location for material gathering. Yeah, you gotta move close to what you're gonna harvest, because it is no fun using your RG to fly all the way across the map with all that metal. So normally I find a spot with a lot of metal. Normally I like to find a spot near metal to build my base. Mac, is the Capro a good tame? Some people like it. Some people, I'm not gonna say it's a bad tame, but if I have a Dinosuchus, if I have the option of a Dinosuchus, then I'm not gonna bother with a Capro. But it's not a bad tame at all. Not a bad tame at all. Let's see. Professor Dodo, Rage Bait. Yes, you gotta watch Professor Dodo. For a professor, he does not seem to know a lot, does he? For a professor, Professor Dodo does not seem to know very much. How do you get your game to be so smooth? I changed the resolution. Cash money. Hey, Cash Money. Hey, Cash Money. Level up your Griffin. Good point. Thank you very much. I will. Can't hear your voice. You guys can't hear. Hold on. Hear me now. This happened yesterday. Hello. Can you guys hear me now? Brayden. Thank you so much for stopping by, Brayden. Is this a real voice? Yes, it is. 100% human real voice. 100% human real voice. No artificial intelligence. No voice filters. All Mac. All day, every day. Nah, yes, sir. Sure enough is. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hello, friends. And this is sort of my Mac voice. It is a British voice that I created for my character, Mac. Originally, Mac sounded more like this. Good hello, friends. I am Mr. Mac in Crafting. And slowly, as my voice changed, as the program changed, I added more old man voice and more yelling. A lot more yelling. Always more yelling. I love your real voice. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I love your compliment. That was a very nice thing to say. That's a very nice thing to say. To be honest, I like both. I think that this one works well for the character Mac. For the character Mac. Where in the devil are all my cryopods? Did I really leave all those cryopods? Heavens, I can't believe I'm that dumb. There's no way in the world that I left all those cryopods. Peter Griffin, what's going on here? Where are my cryopods? Well, bananas. Bananas to that. All right, let's load up this little fella. Little mod. Ow. Hey, Queen of Art. Hey, 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 Queen of Art. Good to hear from you, Queenie. Hey, Queenie. All right, I was going to get this go around, but we will wait. We will wait. Let's do some other things, for Pete's sake. I don't just want to be transporting stuff all day. I want to go have some fun. Can you blame me for that? Can you blame me for that? Ah, Toejap, you are the one with the duck player profile picture. Mac, do you know how to do mesh? I actually watched a video on how to do mesh. I saw some kid had posted up how to mesh, and I was like, is this boy serious? Is this boy seriously doing a how to mesh tutorial? And I watched it, and yes, I was very disappointed in the young man. Very disappointed. Oh, wait, if you're on RAG, you can farm it. Mac, you can find the Meguana in Valguero. That's where I am at the moment. Yeah, the Meguana is an excellent creature. And yes, there are some trees. There are some trees that you can find that when you harvest them, you get charcoal right from the trees. That's a way to do it. Ah! How do you say your name? Tolex. How do you say that? That's such a fancy font. I can't see what the words are. Can you spell that? I see your name, but I don't know how to spell it. Well, thank you for the 2 GGs. Thank you for the GG. Tolex. Oh, okay. Tulix. Is it Tolex or Tulix? Edits. Ah, thank you so much for the GGs, friend. I really appreciate it. Very nice. Thank you so very much, my friend. What sort of edits do you do? What sort of edits do you do? Is it like anime edits? Is that a little anime man on your player profile? I will check out your edits after the stream. I will check out your edits after the stream, friend. Hey, Mac. Yesterday I tamed a PT. Heaven's sakes. Ethan, you tamed a PT yesterday? Well, congratulations, friend. That is quite a milestone. That is quite a milestone, taming up PT. Man, I can't even remember my first PT. Is that an otter or is that a saber-toothed salmon? Saber-toothed salmon. It's good to keep an eye out for the otter. We may find ourselves a high-level female and mate it with potato. What's the best melee? Probably the sword. Probably the sword. Ah, Brogan, have you tried One Piece? Oh, yes. My grandson Douglas got me into new anime. My grandson got me into new anime. I started watching One Piece a couple years ago. At first, I was like, I don't know about this. But, now this is crazy, but it's true. You get about 200 episodes into One Piece, and it becomes the best show you've ever watched. That's crazy to think a show goes on that long. But when they made it to the part where Frankie joins them, and they have a little fight between when they lose the Going Merry, and Usopp fights Luffy. Oh man, that's so good. It really starts getting good. Impel Down and Robin. I love those characters. I absolutely love One Piece. Great show. Great show. Captain D. Hey, Captain D. Good to see you, Captain D. I recognize your player profile picture. Let's see. Is it really good to watch Attack on Titan? It is interesting to watch Attack on Titan when you are eating lunch. Look here. YFL Mac sent a rose and 8. Love you so much. Thank you very much. Another Mac. You know what I say, friends. You know what I always say. The more Macs, the merrier. Now look here. I almost lost all my cryopods because I'm a dumb old man. Good heavens. You know what I always say whenever I see another Mac. Whenever I see another Mac in the chat, I like to say, the more Macs, the merrier. All right, you know what? We're going to have Potato, and then I'm going to change the name of Mud to Chips. We're going to change the name of Mud to Chips. So now we've got Potato. Look at that silly looking otter. And Chips. Let's get a hat for Chips. Let's get a hat for Chips. Because he's jealous. Chips is jealous of how cool Potato looks. So here we go. Potato and Chips. Chips and Potato. Best friends forever. All right. Let's... Now, we can go get our other creatures now, and that's good. However, there are other things I'd like to do. I would like to look for a Therizinosaur. I would like to locate a Therizinosaur and trap it. Oh, friends. Friends, we have a superstar. We have a superstar friend of the channel in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, TPS Arc has sent 1 heart me and 10 go populars. So you know what that means. Friends, it's time for me to tell you about TPS 5 times Alpha Cluster. Friends, if you are searching for a multiplayer server to call home, whether you play PvE or PvP, look no further than TPS 5-time Alpha Cluster. A great place with some great friends. I love those guys over there. They're super nice. They make it a fun place to play. And get this, I heard through the grapevine that if you ask nicely when you get on the server, they will be so kind as to hook you up with a starter kit. That's right. Ooh, I'll let you know when we're doing our silly event. Excellent. Looking forward to an event. All right, friends, let's check out this yellow drop. See what we got. Guts. Good brother Guts. Jared has made his mega base on Aberration. Jared, good job, buddy. Good job, Jared. Aberration is a fun place. I'm glad you got all set up. Did you use some cliff platforms? Did you use your cliff platforms? Wow. Oh, boy. Good, Brother Gods. Brother Gods, you are going to Japan? Holy moly, Gods. Man, you're really lucky, Gods. Godsy, old boy, you are really lucky. I would love to visit Japan and see all those pretty Japanese girls. Eat some of that delicious Japanese food and see the beautiful scenery. I wonder what the big old city of Tokyo looks like. I wonder what all that looks like in person. I bet it would be marvelous to see. You are so lucky. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. Ah, Blade Forger. Hey, Blade. How you doing today? Good to see you back here. I'm always excited when I get to see the regulars. When the regulars come back in and say hello. Very happy to see that. What? Jared sent a heart me. Ah. Oh, and Foof Shishan. Fuff Shishan sent 2 roses. Ow, thank you, friend. Thank you very much. Glad to see you all here. Glad everybody's here today. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody enjoyed their Saturday night. Did you guys do anything fun on your Saturday? Did you go to the movies? Did you go to the mall? Did you go eat with your friends and family? Well, I hope you did something. Hope you maybe stayed up late, enjoying some movie or something. If you ever get Alzheimer's, I will be glad to remind you of Ark. Oh, Sebby, that's so sweet. So sweet of you. Delicious. What are you playing on? I'm playing single player on a PC. This is the Steam version, single player. The map is Ragnarok. Single player PC, the map is Ragnarok. Brogan. You put your boy to sleep, shotgunned a bunch of beers, and played Ark. I never drink too. Man, isn't it nice when you don't drink and then you have a couple beers? Like when you drink a lot and then you drink a beer, it doesn't do anything. But if you don't ever drink, if you rarely ever drink and then have a couple beers, you're like, holy moly, holy moly. I haven't drank in decades. I haven't touched a drop in decades. But, in my younger days, I used to love drinking and going out with the ladies. That was fun. Very fun. Fun being a man, being a young man, hitting the town. Nothing wrong with that. All right. That's how Ark should be played. There you go. There you go, having a good old time. All right, let's pick up these campfires. Evil Brian. Evil Brian. Hey, buddy, another regular. Brogan sent 2 finger hearts. Thank you very much, good brother Brogan. All right, looks like everything is fine for right now. I can get 4 creatures in these cryopods. But what I'm gonna do is throw most of this stuff into here. And I'll take a couple things with me that I might need. And we're gonna go looking for a Therizinosaur. Or whatever we happen to find. I'll take Bobby with me too, just in case. Yes, sir, I'm 6'5", 230 pounds, 3 light beers, and I'm down for the count. Excellent, that's the way to be. It's better than having to drink like 12 beers just to get a buzz. Terrible. Let's see. Oh, Oscar! Hey, good brother Oscar! Man, I was hoping you'd stop by, Oscar. I got your nice message on the TikTok, and I was hoping you would stop by today. I get real happy to know that all my friends are doing good, and when everybody comes to see me and says hello, man, it really makes my day. And I know everybody's doing okay when I see you guys show up in the chat. Aiden Bryan, yo, what server are you on? I am on playing a single-player game, actually. Playing a single-player game. This is my single-player game. So not on a server. We don't have our server up yet. Hi, Mac Teacher. Hello, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue, welcome back. You're another one of my regulars, Mr. Blue. Glad to see you here. Glad you're with us. Oscar, you are the title gifter with 69 roses. Thank you, my good friend Oscar. Singing a little tune just for you. Oscar, that's so very nice. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you stopping by, friend. You have been supporting this channel for weeks now. Months, even. Friends, we've been playing this series for months now. It has been months that we've been doing this. And you've all been here with me. You know how happy that makes me to be here, have my friends with me on the journey. We're like the little hobbits in The Lord of the Rings, or the wizards in Lord of the Rings. We are on a journey together, and we won't let the orcs and goblins stop us. Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Thank you very much. 1 rose, 13 roses. Now go ahead and make it 6 more roses. Brandon. Thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate it. And friends, if you are nice enough to send a gift, then I will certainly be following you back on TikTok so you can directly message me with any ARK-related questions that you have, and I will be happy to try and answer them for you. Brandon! Brandon just sent an entire galaxy. Good heavens, brother Brandon. Thank you very much. Brandon, you're the man, Brandon. The Tumor, remember me? Of course I do. Of course I remember a name like the Tumor. That's definitely a name that sticks out. The Tumor. Oscar, love it. See your videos. Keep up the good work. All right, buddy, I certainly will. Mac is Gandalf the White. I'm 100% Sam. Samwise. You know what? I've watched that movie several times, and Samwise is probably my most favorite character in the film. He is the core character of the film. When he's like, I can't carry the ring, Mr. Frodo, but I can carry you. I'm like, Gets me right in the heart. Gets me right in the heart. Samwise will not abandon his friend or the quest. He won't do it. He stays true to his friends. And that is powerful. Yes, the galaxy. Man, that's such a nice gift. Thank you so much, Brandon. I don't often get galaxies. It's in a whole galaxy. All right, friends, we are on the lookout for a Therizinosaur. Or a Therizinosaur. You saw a cat? Did you see a cat? I would like to have a cat as a shoulder pad. That would be fun. That would be fun. He really shows a good story of growth throughout the series. I truly admire. Yeah, honestly, Lord of the Rings is one of the greatest stories ever. I used to watch the cartoons back in the 80s. The 80s, they had these cartoons. I loved the books growing up as a child. The Hobbit was one of the first long books I ever read. The Hobbit was one of the, I believe it was the first long novel story that I ever read. The Hobbit. I love those movies. I like the story. It's just great. Is this your voice or is it AI? This is my voice. This is my voice. I do not use voice filters or AI. However, this is not my normal speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Mac is merely a character that I do. It is an impression of a very posh British fellow who sounds like a documentarian. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the Ark. Here we are in the magnificent forests of Ragnarok in search of the wily and elusive Therizinosaur. Can we locate this creature? Who knows? Subrek, is this evolved? No, this is ascended. We will be playing evolved Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. However, the weekends are for ascended. I like to mix it up so I don't get bored, so I don't get bored. How old are you? Well, my friend. I am 72 years old. I was born in 1953, and I will be 73 years old by the end of the year. Oh boy, old Mac's getting up there in age. Old man's getting up there. Oh yes, oh yes. The Griffin isn't stuttering like it does on Evolved. Maybe not. I'll have to do a comparison, see if there's any stuttering. I have not noticed the stutter, but I'll check it out. However, I do feel like Evolved is the preferred version of the game for me. I've been playing them both regularly. And I will say that I much prefer Evolved to Ascended. I much prefer it. I think it is less expensive. I think it runs better and looks better on your machine. And overall, if I were to recommend one version or the other to somebody, I would 100% go with Evolved. However, if somebody from Nintendo would like to pay me a buttload of money to say that I like Ascended better, I'll be happy to do it. I can be bought rather easily. I need enough money to buy hot dogs every day. I need enough money to purchase hot dogs every day. And if Nintendo wants me to say that I like this version of the game better, just write me out a check, and I will be happy to say it. However, truth be told, I think Evolved is the way to go. I mean, honestly, they just reskinned the game and then sold it for a lot more money. It seems to be what they did. Just reskinned it. Is your voice AI? No, sir, my voice is not AI. This is no AI, no voice filters at all. This is an impersonation. However, this is my normal speaking voice right here. Hello, friends. Thank you very much for being here. I'm happy to see all of you. And Mac is merely a character that I created. And originally, Mac sounded more like this, just sort of a generic British person. And as the years went by, I slowly but surely developed the character like this. Mac, it says Procoptodon should be in Redwoods. I can't find them. Any tips? check the deserty areas. Let's see, where have I seen the Procoptodon? You're playing the island, right? You're playing the island, right? Look at the border of, you know that little fight club that's on the border of the snow biome on the west side of the map? On the west side of the map, there's that little cove. There's a little cove that goes in, and it's like a long strip of water, and there's like a long strip of beach. And if you go north on that west side of the map, right before you hit the cold biome, there is a little pool with a lot of silica pearls and an area with some crystal that grows. I have commonly seen them there. I have commonly seen them there. However, if you do need more locations, you can also look up a spawn location map for your creature and cross-reference it with the map that you are on. And that can easily help you out. Friends, I'm not seeing any Theras. You know, in my Evolved game, there are Therizinosaur all over this same area. However, here on Ascended, I have not seen a single Therizinosaur yet. Wait, you're playing Rag 2? Yes, Mr. Blade, I certainly am. Oh, look who it is! Teiji Jr. We got 2 juniors now. Use the gene scanner. Yeah, this is, unfortunately, I play all my games 100% vanilla. No mods, no DLC. I'm playing this so anybody can imitate what I'm doing. No mods, no DLC. Honestly, if you like those things, that's fine, 100% fine. If you like the mods, if you like the DLC, I'm not gonna look down on you for using those things. However, it is my belief that that is a cash grab by the company, and it's done a lot to ruin PvP. The DLC has done a lot to ruin multiplayer gameplay, because now instead of having to look for creatures, you can just use the gene scanner and it'll go right to them. So that cuts out exploration. It cuts out exploration as part of the game. Good heavens. Mac bro, when I made your trap for the Giga, it jumped over it. All right, which trap did you use? The billboards? If you use the billboards, you really have to make sure that you are on very flat ground. You have to make sure you are on very flat ground. Otherwise, I would use the metal dinosaur gateways. I would use the metal dinosaur gateways. Let me read some of these chats. Sorry. Oh, look who's back. I recognize, look, little Taichu. Little Taichu is back. Hey, Taichu, good to see you back, buddy. I know where you're talking about. I'll check it out. Excellent. Yes, I see Procoptodons there quite frequently. Quite frequently, I have seen Procoptodons there. I hope you get one, buddy. Hope you and your son have a good time and get a kangaroo. Hey, little Taichu. Good to see you again, buddy. Glad you're back. All right, let's see. Sabrek, I've mastered this game. I'm on Griffin and Metal Base on my first 5 hours in game on official. Well, how about that? That's very impressive. That's very impressive. Yes, I'm on Ragnarok. What is my favorite movie? Good heavens. What is my favorite movie? Oh, man, that's a good question. I really don't know what my favorite movie would be. I mean, there's a lot of them that I like. What is a good movie? What's a good movie? Let me think of some movies that I like. I like the movie Spirited Away. The movie Spirited Away. It's about, I don't know, it's a crazy movie, but I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, holy moly, this is a good movie. I like, also like movies like The Godfather, Goodfellas. Those are great movies. I like funny movies like The Big Lebowski. What else do I like? I watched Silence of the Lambs the other day. That's a good movie. It's very scary. The Shining. I like The Shining. That's a good movie. Look here. See how this, Subrec. Hey, Subrec. Are you still here, Subrec? So, what do we think about this? If Ascended is so much better than Evolved, what do we call this? What do we say about this? Oh, hello. I better go ahead and pick up this purple. Oh, no, wait. It's in a rock. And it's been this way for what? A year now? A year now? These drops have been going inside of rocks? And you expect me to pay full price for this thing and say that this is better than Evolved? I just can't do it. I cannot, in good conscience, say that this version of the game is better than Evolved when the drops go right inside of mountains. Mac, what should I tame on the center later? Let's see, on the center, get yourself, well, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have on the center? Ashy boy. Hey, Ashy boy, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose, Ashy boy. You know what? If you're on the center, are you playing Evolved or Ascended? Get yourself a Dinosuchus and go underneath the floating island and hunt Basilosaurs. Hunt them. That was one of my favorite things to do, is to take my Dinosuchus and hunt Bazzies for oil. I don't know why I liked that so much, but I did. Or get yourself a Karcher or Giga and go around eating stuff. Maybe a Megalosaurus. A Megalosaurus. Why can't I breed my Tech Rex and normal Rex? Because one is a robot and one is an organic life form, so they don't let you breed them together. However, I have been saying for a while that Ark, it would be fun if Ark had crossbreeding. If there were only creatures that were only available through crossbreeding, I think that would be fun. I think that would be a neat thing to put in the game, crossbreeding. Wouldn't that be interesting? If, like, you could get some sort of special raptor by breeding a raptor with a Carno or an Allo or something. Or maybe you could crossbreed and get all sorts of weird, crazy creatures. But you can't breed tech creatures with regular creatures. You need another Tech Rex, unfortunately. What do you play on? I am playing on a PC, an Alienware PC. Ready Player One is a fire movie. Yeah, I watched Player One. That was a good one. But that does remind me. I like movies. I like Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Beetlejuice. Batman. I like the Batman movies. The new ones and the old ones. I think Batman's one of the cool things. I really like Batman. Gremlins. I really like Gremlins. Gremlins 1 and Gremlins 2. Those are both great movies. The Scary Gremlins and the one where they talk. Both great movies. Love myself some Gremlins. All right, all this stuff is spoiling because we don't have any spark powder in here. No spark powder means no nothing. All right, nothing good, nothing happening here. Check the vault. Carnoraptor sounds awesome. Yeah, that would be neat. If Nintendo is listening, Nintendo, if you are listening, reimburse me for my good idea. I need hot dog money. I'm going to throw some of this crap in here. And then we're going to keep looking for a Therizinosaur. Maybe we'll take potato or chips and go to the cold biome and look for a Megatherium if we can't find a Therizinosaur. DHG Pookie Bear. Hey, Pookie. How you doing, buddy? How we doing, Pookie? Time to farm. Yes, we are excellent at farming here on Mac and Crafting. We love to do it. We love to do it. Mac, can you do an acro taming tutorial? Yes, I will. Once I have properly researched it and found the best way to tame an acro. Look here. Here's another good example of how. Never mind. All right, let's continue our search for the Therizinosaur. Brogan, the Batman with Arnold as Mr. Freeze is always a fun watch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I like that one. It's got George Clooney as Batman. He's a funny Batman. That movie is more like the old Batman 66 with Adam West. I really like those old movies. I think they're great. I think they're very fun. Made me laugh. Is this Ragnarok? Yes, it is. Oh, wait. Was the one with Mr. Freeze, was that Val Kilmer? No, Val Kilmer was the one with Two-Face and the Riddler. That was Val Kilmer. And George Clooney was in the one with Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. You know what? Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of my favorites. I really like Schwarzenegger movies. The Terminator is a great movie. Predator, great movie. Conan the Barbarian, an absolute classic. An absolute classic. Anyone who is a Conan fan should be able to tell me, should be able to answer the age-old question, what is best in life? We got any Conan fans in there who can tell me what is best in life? Conan, what is best in life? All right, let's cryopod a couple of these things up and we'll take them back to our base. We'll grab chips and go hunt some Megatherium, seeing as how we can't seem to locate a single Therizinosaur. Let's see, we got 3 empty cryopods. We got twins, baby. All right, we need some names here. All right, we got 2 Rexes. We need a name. Anybody got some names? What is the best cave to start with on Ragnarok? Good question. Don't make that Mac sent a heart. A heart me and 4 dolphins. Thank you so much. Another Mac. Another Mac. You should try and tame a Yutyrannus. Excellent. Snappy, Billy, Fred, Mist, and Bob. Okay, we're going to start with Bob because Bob is just great. Definitely love the name Bob. Definitely love the name Bob. Oh, that's good. That didn't work. You should try to tame a Yutyrannus. Excellent. Excellent idea. And Snappy. I like Snappy. Snappy's a good one. We got any over here? Does anybody have any recommendations for my friend Dr. Dank? Pookie. Pookie is an arc genius. Pookie is an arc genius. Pookie, what would you say is the best cave to start with on Ragnarok? What is the best starter cave for Ragnarok? Old chicken. What is it somebody said? Sailboat. Somebody said yesterday sailboat. I like that name. We're calling this one sailboat. All right, we got one more cryopod. So we'll hatch out one more creature. One more creature. Let's see what it is. We'll grab a Rex. One more Rex. Here we go. All right. Twins. 2 more sets of babies. That's so many. So many. All right. We got 2 names. Rexplode. I see that. That's funny. Like explode, but we're calling it Rexplode. Love it. Rexplode. And we got 1 more baby, which I'll just have to leave some food in this other baby. All right, we got 1 more to name. What sort of name? Let me read some of these names. Corey, Spike, Pokebear. If you're not on official, start in Highlands Cave. Dr. Dank. Dr. Dank. Calling Dr. Dank. Start in the Highland Cave. Brogan. You don't need it, but it makes it so much easier. What you ask? Do you need the camo suit for the Dinosuchus? No, you do not. But like the guy said, it does make it easier. So whenever you feed him, whenever you get close to him, he will either open his mouth and let you feed him, or he will get aggressive. So if you trap it, what I like to do when I tame a Dinosuchus is trap it and use the ghillie suit. Trap it and use the ghillie suit. Grand Chicken William. Mish the Poker. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese would be good for twins, wouldn't it? Let's call him Cheese. I'm going to take the cheese part. We'll go with Cheese. How old are you? I'm 72 years old. 72 old man years old. 72 old man years old. All right, friends, we got some of these little critters all collected. We'll leave that there for now. We're gonna leave Coconut here, and we'll go transport these back. And let's take a look at this purple drop. It may be like crazy surrounded with stuff. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with it. I ain't gonna mess with it. Immobilize and tranquilize the creature. Immobilize and tranquilize the creature. Yes, Brogan, what I like to do is build a little trap. You know what? We will go by the swamp, and I will show you the trap that I use for the Dinosuchus, and I'll go over exactly how I tame it for my good buddy, Brogan. Ryuk. Send a heart. Thank you so much, Ryuk. Thank you so much, Ryuk. Is that from an anime? Ryuk? Is that an anime? I've not seen it, but it sounds familiar. Sir Mac, I would hype your video if I could. Thank you so much. Mill Nation. Thank you so much, Mill Nation. Oh, Ethan, you're done playing Ark. What happened? Oh no, what'd you do? You lose everything? Did you get arked? Logan Pot, I've been playing ASA for the first time, and I got an Argentavis. I forgot how good they are. Yes, the Argentavis is so good and so versatile. The only problem with the Argentavis is how terribly slow it is. If that were a quick bird, or if you enable speed leveling on flyers, then it is absolutely perfect. You got health, melee, stamina, and a beautiful weight stat. You can't beat it. Viao. Is this Ragnarok? Yes, it is, friend. We are Ragnarocking and Ragnarolling. Do you need a ghillie to tame a dino? Or could you risk it for the biscuit? All right, so here is exactly how I like to tame my Dinosuchuses. So you do not, I've seen people tame Dinosuchuses with no clothes at all and no trap at all. However, Mac does not possess those skills. I like to make it nice and easy for myself. So this is the trap that I build for the Dinosuchus. A very simple 2x3 trap. Very simple 2x3. I lead it in like this. Come on. I take these walls. I don't use these walls until it's trapped in here. When I lead it in, it comes in. Then I go place the walls. Doop, doop. Leave it trapped in there. And the ghillie suit helps with not aggroing it. So when the Dinosuchus is relaxed, it'll calm down, it'll relax, and it'll open its mouth and let you feed it. But if it keeps getting aggroed and keeps sensing you or other creatures, then it'll do its gigabyte instead of allowing you to feed it. So it will take longer. It takes much longer that way. Oh, 145! A 145, are you kidding me? That's so close to what Snaps was. That's such a high level. That's such a high level. Ethan, all right, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy your food, Ethan. Enjoy your... I'm glad we came over here. And I'm happy we came over here. Wait, I need an adult creature to get some prime meat. Ah! Man, I'm happy we did this, Brogan. I'm happy we did this. Is the Dinosuchus a mod? It is not a mod. It is available on Ascended. However, I do not know about Evolved. It may be a mod on Evolved, or it may be in the game. I can't say for sure, but in Ascended, it's just been added to the game. Mac, please make sure to check the Discord to see my 1 month base. Tuma, excellent. I'll check it out. I will check it out. I look forward to seeing it. I love seeing people's builds. Friends, if you would be so kind, if you want some more Mac, if you like more Ark, need more information, then please join the Discord. If you want to share your builds or show me what your tames look like, then join the old Discord. We got quite a few people in there. Everybody's really nice. They'll help you answer questions. If you are an experienced Ark player, then feel free to hop in there and help some of the younger guys with their questions. Help them out. Be a good older brother. Be a good older brother. All right. Let's throw out some creatures. And let's check the old feeding trough, because we got a lot of creatures here. As I suspected, we are already out of food. We're already out of food. So let's take... Which one were we using? Gappy? Maybe not. Maybe this one? Maybe we're using this one? Anyway, we need a Spino. We need to get these guys to move for me. There we go. Just let old Mac by here. Let me go. We'll take this Spino and do a little bit of killing. Do a little bit of murdering. Get some meat or babies to eat. You need skiff too. Don't know what that is. Mac, what is your Discord? The link to the Discord is on my page. It's on my TikTok main page, and it's also on my YouTube page. If you can't find it on the TikTok, then check the... Can't find it on the TikTok, then check my YouTube. But I have the link on both, so you should be able to get to it fairly easily. But I'd love to see some more people in there to help us out. Love to see more people in there to help us out. Oh, look, this PT has volunteered itself. That's a high-level stego. Kinda hate to kill it, but I really am playing... I'm not playing PvP, so we don't need a stego. Hi, I'm back, had to go. Little dude Fisher, welcome back, buddy. CG Erday. Since you told us you're an old man, how old are you? I was born in 1953. 1953, the year of our Lord. And I will be 73 years old by the end of the year. By the end of the year. Coming on, just use your real voice, Unk. Hello, friends. This is my real voice. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello. And this is the voice of my character, Mac. Ow, baby. Mod name. Mod name. I do not use any mods. This is 100% vanilla. No mods, no DLC, no nothing. No nothing, huh? Oh, friends, after today's stream, keep a lookout. I will be releasing my latest video, displaying the importance, answering the question, are saddles important? You may be asking yourself, are saddles important? And Mac answered this question. Jack, you joined. Excellent. CG Erday. 72 playing Ark. Big respect to you. Thank you, friend. When you get to be my age, there's not a whole lot else left to do. Not a whole lot left to do, you know. Getting too old to run around on the town. So I might as well stay home, play some video games, and hopefully I'll be able to hand off the channel to my grandson when I pass away. I'll be dead before my channel reaches 1 million subscribers. Ow! Mac, what's your favorite shoulder pet? Potato, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this, Potato. I will show you my favorite shoulder pet. And you're gonna laugh. Potato, you will get this, you will laugh. Let me run back over here to my base and I will show you my favorite pet. And you're gonna laugh. Any good advice for Valguero? I guess my advice for most maps would be about the same. Get yourself some good creatures and pick a good base location. And get a little bit of a start before you go exploring. All right, Potato, you asked what my favorite shoulder pet was. And my favorite shoulder pet is an otter named Potato. He's an otter named Potato. There you go. That is my favorite one. Look at his cute little helmet. He's a little soldier. Him's a warrior. Him is a warrior. So to answer your question, my favorite shoulder pet is an otter. And my favorite otter is Potato. Potato the otter. Wizard Grass. Hey, buddy. Good to see you back. Thank you so much. I love you too, buddy. I love you too, pal. High-level Brontos over here. Got some high-level Brontos. 140 and a 145. So I'm not going to kill those. Oh, I'm back. I joined the Discord. Teji Jr. So we have 2 juniors now. Teji, there's another person named Junior in the Discord as well. I guess you guys will have to fight over the name. You have to do a fight to the death with the other Junior over the name. But I believe in you. I believe you can. Good luck. Ah, Bogey, Jesus loves you. Thank you very much. B-O-G-I, Jesus loves you as well. Thank you very much for being so nice. What the devil is this? What is this creature? Hey, Drakeling? Coming over here, starting trouble with us? Stay away from us, Drakeling. Scorpion! Hey, Scorpion! Hey, buddy. Logan Pot, can you break down your character stats and why I pumped them that way? Certainly. Certainly, my friend. Certainly. And if you need levels, then go to the island, spawn on, I believe it's called West Zone 2, the southwest map on the game. There is a little island full of notes. Go there and collect notes. It's a good way to get some levels. You need levels. All right, right quick, I'll show you what I did. When I started out, mostly what I went for was weight. What slows you down a lot is weight, so you really need a lot of weight for your character. If I was on PvP, I'd probably have more weight than this. Then I got so after weight, then I go with health and stamina. However, I normally go with stamina before I go to health, because with stamina, you can run for a longer period of time, right? So if something's chasing you, it's nice to have health, but it's nicer to be able to run away from it. So I start off with weight, so I can carry some stuff without being encumbered. Then I go for stamina, so I can outrun creatures. Then I pump a little bit into health, and then the rest I start putting into melee. Now I'll also put a point or 2 into crafting, just so it doesn't take so long to make cloth hats. And I like a little bit of fortitude. To protect me from attacks from scorpions or the cold or the heat. But the majority of my points go into weight and melee. Weight and melee. Ah yes, HP and speed. Is this your real voice, Angel Burnett? Yes, it is my real voice. I do not use AI or voice filters. However, this is not my normal speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Mac is a character I created 3 years ago, and I've slowly been perfecting the voice. Slowly been changing the voice from just a rather posh British fellow to an angry old man. I tamed a Carnotaurus in Ark Survival Ascended. Are they good or bad? The Carnotaurus is sort of useless. It's maybe good early game. If it's the early part of the game, you may find some use for it, but they don't have the health or the melee to fight bosses with. You want to be able to fight Alpha Rexes. There's a lot you can't do with them. There's a lot you cannot do with a Carno. However, if you are just starting the game and running up and down the beach, fighting some low-level raptors, then you should be okay. But fairly quickly, you need to get a Rex or a Spino. If you plan on fighting the bosses, you will need something more. you will need something more. Ah, Kenny, good afternoon, friend. Hi. Why melee? I never use melee. With melee, you will harvest more resources. And it will also kill creatures more quickly. You get more stuff from harvesting, and you will kill creatures more easily. So I find it useful. Right, let's take some berries. Holy moly, that's a lot of berries. Oh, the wood, of course. Gotta get rid of the wood, and we'll get rid of these stem berries. And I don't know why I got these. Don't need those right now. Come on. Let me keep some of this stuff. All right, Beaver, you gotta help me out here. All right. And let's go over here and put some berries in the feeding trough for all of our berry-eating brothers. Beaver, come on, you're killing me here, boss. Now look at that. Making me all kinds of angry. All right. Now let's throw some berries in here. And we'll drop these seeds. And we're good to go. You miss King Daddy D-Mac. I have no idea who that is, but people talk about him all the time. He must have been quite a fellow. Gappy. I wish I could remember the name of the Spino we were using before. How do I upgrade my Amor in Ark with no mods? I got no idea. I don't know what that even is. What is even that? What is an Amor? He was quite the fellow. Was he an Arctuber? He meant, okay, armor, okay. How do I upgrade my armor with no mods? Oh, you look for blueprints. You gotta have blueprints. You need to find blueprints. Look in drops. Go in caves. And yeah, you'll find blueprints. You'll find some blueprints. Just look in caves. And look in drops, especially red ringed drops. They got a lot of good loot in those. A lot of good loot in red ringed drops. But, yeah. Check caves out. Check some cave loot. But you need blueprints. You gotta have blueprints for armor. OMG, I love Ark. I tamed a Thylacoleo Ava. The Thylacoleo, I got 3 of them back there. I love the Thylacoleo. It's one of my favorite creatures. The Thylacoleo is one of my favorite creatures. But we need some meat for our babies. We gotta get some meat for our babies. So let's run over here to this island. And we'll do a little bit of hunting. Mac, I got 2 wyvern huts. And don't find eggs. What should I do? Keep looking. Look for the nests. They should be in there. I guess sometimes they're empty, but keep looking. Man, a lot of little baby Miyas. Some easy prime meat, but I don't need it right now. Mac, I go to wyvern huts. I don't find eggs. What should I do? They will appear eventually. The eggs will have them in there sometime. When did you start this world? Little dude, I started this world 2-3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago. It's been 2 or 3 months now. Teiji Junior Mac, what do you prefer, official or unofficial? I normally play on 1x official rates. I normally do play on official rates. So when I go to an unofficial server and it's like 5 times, ooh, that's nice, you know, that's real nice. But it's just because I got myself used to playing in 1-time rates. So the majority of my time I played on 1x rates on official small tribes. And I love it. 145 Bronto with a baby. All right, let's... Should we? Yeah, let's kill this papa and take the baby. Stay out of this, baby. Stay out of this, baby. Hope I'm not hitting the baby. Quit hitting the baby. Here we go. Here we go. Now we'll get ourselves a free, easy 145 sacrificial creature. We'll use this 145 as a sacrifice for a Rhynanatha. The Deinonychus is my favorite. Very nice choice. Very nice choice. That is a great creature. The Deinonychus. Hello, Pips World. How you doing? Mikhail Wadia. Hello, buddy. Good to see you back here. Good to see you back. All right, let's adopt this baby. What are we gonna name this baby? Anybody got a name for this Brontosaurus? Ooh, little Taichu. Little Taichu, your favorite is the Shadow Mane. That's a great creature. Ava, thanks for the follow, buddy. Binks, LeBron Brain. I like Binks. That's a very interesting name. Happy Feet. Happy Feet would have been good too. Happy Feet would have been good too. Big Ben. Big Benny. All right, let's take this meat. Ooh, look, we got some creatures laid out here to eat. Let's take this meat back and give it to our babies so they do not die of starvation. We don't want to lose our babies already. Springtrap. Mac, I keep using command and I can't stop and I want to play normally. You just gotta have a little self-control, buddy. It takes a little while to get self-control, but that comes with age. The older you get, the more you should be able to control yourself. The Blue Giga. Hey, Blue Giga, good to see you, buddy. Potato, do you have kids? I have children and grandchildren. I've got a grandbaby named Douglas. The character in my videos, Douglas, is, I created him for my grandson, so my grandson could, in a way, be in my videos. Douglas was helping me out with videos, but he got into a little bit of trouble at school, so he doesn't get to help with videos anymore. But when he gets older, he will be taking over the channel for me. That is the plan. When I get old and die, I will be replaced by my grandson, Douglas. Right, let's give these babies something to eat. Let's make sure everybody's got something to eat. Are you going to get the 145 Dyna? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Most certainly. All right, let's throw out our baby Bronner. Big Bronner. Throw out this big Bronner. And we'll give it some berries in its food inventory. And then we'll throw the rest of this meat in here. And now we will go take a look at taming. Why am I so heavy? What am I wearing flippers? What's going on here? Ah, Colston! Hey, buddy, how's it going? Pizza Bites! I'm crying. I love the voice. Thank you so much, Pizza Bites. Good to have you here, brother. Hey, what did I just craft? Syringes. No, thank you. Don't know why that happened. Must have hit a button. Must have fat fingered it. Let's throw this stuff in here. And drop that. And put that in there, then there, drop that. All right, friends. Now let's take this Spino. Let's take this Spino, and we will go capture that Dinosuchus and tame it up. You're the goat, Mac. Oh, thank you very much. Potato, I'll go join the Discord and grab dinner. When are you live again? Every day, Potato. Every day. I go live every day at typically the same time, which is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Every day. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we play Ark Survival Evolved. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we play Ascended. Thursday, we could be playing anything. Thursday, who knows? Thursday is up for grabs. Now, where is my Griffin? Am I blind? Am I blind? I feel like... There it is. Peter Griffin. All right, Peter, let's go find that Dinosuchus. Let's go trap that Dinosuchus. What happens if you don't imprint your suffice their needs when they needed care? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I'll probably use a lot of these creatures to start a breeding line, so I don't really care if they are imprinted or not. Hello, Everett, son of Brogan. Everett, son of Brogan. Hello, little buddy. Hello, little buddy. How you doing, pal? Let's see here. I'm curious, what is one of the greatest flying dinosaur in Ark Survival Ascended? For speed, if you want to get around the map quick, I definitely like the Griffin for its swooping ability, for its ability to swoop. It's very nice. I love when Alpha Carnos spawn near my early game base, give me a scare. No kidding. Vuk Milosevic, how old are you? 72? 72 years old. I'm a terribly old man. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I throw out those... crud. Those stone walls that I threw away, they had a purpose. Stupid old man. Had it again. All right, I guess I'll have to build some stone walls right quick to replace the ones I cleverly threw away. Cleverly threw them away. Thank you so much for all the tips. Water, you are welcome. Springtrap, we all love Mac. Hey, I love all of you guys. You are all great. You are all super nice people. Let's get some fiber, and then we'll build these walls. Name our editor, for real. Thanks, friends. I really appreciate it. Damn, something new. We're going to get this 145 Dinosuchus because it is such a nice level. Is Tab here? Tab, are you here? Buddy, are you here? We're getting another high-level Dinosuchus. Figured you'd be excited about that. Figure you might be excited about that. Yeah, we're going to get this Dinosuchus over here. This beast. This beastly beast. 145. Dinosuchus. Dead ahead. That big boy right there in the water. Never smile at a crocodile. Never smile at a crocodile. Wait. Oh, I need thatch. Okay. I can get that. Mac, how to lower the imprint timer. Go through your settings. Go into your settings. And boost the baby raising speed. The baby growth speed. Just raise it up. All right. Drink the pool water. Oh, boy. Our Mac is a 262 acro, and the health about 20,000, and damage is that good? Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You may want to breed it some more times to get those. You may want to breed some more to get some more health. I guess it depends on what you're fighting. Pookie, what do you think, Pookie? Pookie in here is an expert Ark player. If you ask a question on my Discord, Pookie is likely going to be the one to answer it because he's such a good Ark player that I trust him to answer questions. I trust him to be one of the helpers. You need a female acro. Yeah, are those not in the game or something? I have not tamed an acro yet, so I really don't know a lot about them. I haven't even messed with the acros yet. But if there are females, then yeah, I'd go hunt one down. Try to get one. So you definitely want to have a breeding line before you fight the bosses. You don't want to take your only creatures into a battle. Winda, can you help me? Can you reply me? Sorry, what was your question? Sorry, what was your question, Winda? Winda, hello. Did you have a question, Winda? Or you just wanted me to say hello to you? Well, hello, Winda. Ethan Maldonado, who's back. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Ava, I need to get ready now, and it's 6 in the morning. I'll come back soon. Good heavens. Well, good morning to you, Ava. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hello. Holy potatoes. Man, got gigabit. Got gigabit on that one. Costing my poor Griffin some health. All right, let's trap this joker. Trap this big joker. Come at me. Holy Pete. Ooh. All right. We have trapped ourselves a high-level Dinosuchus. Friends, look who we got here. We got a superstar friend of the channel, Mr. KP Gaming. You may recognize his player profile picture as a pug. Pog in a hat. Now, our friend KP Gaming is a good friend of the channel. Oh, and I get blinded. Oh, Dillo on my back. And KP Gaming is also a ARK TikToker. He makes exceptionally good tutorials. And I highly recommend subscribing to him. If you are on our Discord, you may recognize him from the Discord. If you would like to join TPS servers, if you would like to play on TPS servers, then message our main man here, and he will hook you up with some gear if you join TPS 5x Alpha Cluster. But please do subscribe to my buddy. Please do subscribe to my buddy. He is a very knowledgeable player with a very good channel and makes very good tutorials. Mr. KP Gaming. What is this? Ethan, I'm watching you on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. That's the best way to do it. Is the Rex better than the Spino? What do you mean by better? What does better mean? The Spino is semi-aquatic, so you can take it on land and the water. And they're very fast too. So I like the Spino a lot. It's one of my favorites because they are very fast and semi-aquatic, so you can take it in the water, which comes in handy. However, the Rex is still a beast. The Rex is still a beast. Well, KP, you work hard. You work hard making the videos. No reason I shouldn't help my buddy out. No reason I wouldn't help a buddy out. Out of stamina. And there's still a lot of things that need killing. You killed a Spino with your PT? Holy moly, Ethan. That's quite awesome. Rustlin, your mic is fixed now. Does it sound okay, Rustlin? Does it sound okay? Can you get in the Hobbit hole in Valguero, where I am? Good question. Is the Spino a good attacker dino? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Spino's a good attacker. If you are playing with a Spino, then here, I'll show you this after I kill this little thing. But there is actually two different attack stances for the Spino. See here? If you are fighting with the Spino, make sure you are up on your back legs. You don't want to be on all. You get more attack damage if you're up like this. All right, friends. Now we've killed a number of creatures, got a lot of prime meat. So let's park it over here. And we will withdraw some prime meat. Leave some of it in the old Spino so it spoils slower. And we'll start our favorite thing. Taming a dino such as. Oh, no. Silly Capros over here to ruin things for us. It's Capros over here to ruin things for us. All right, let's park our Griffin next to the Spino so they protect each other. Dino such as. The Dino such as. Do you have gathering resources disabled? No. I can gather resources. I can gather resources, certainly. Sergi, I used to watch your videos when I started PC Arc. Ah, good. Glad to see you in here, friend. You have come around full circle. You started out watching my videos when you first played Ark. Now that you have mastered the game, you've come back home to say hello to old man Mac. You think Ark is getting too addicted, even though you're not playing Ark on official servers? Possibly. What's best island is Wyvern is Rock Drake. What? I'm not sure what you mean, friend. I don't quite understand you, Speed Silver. The Rock Drake is on Aberration. The Wyvern is Ologodiplicalis. The Wyvern, what level is it? Cool, gonna tame one of those too. The Wyvern is on Ragnarok. The Rock Drake is on Aberration. And the island has Rhinonathas, Griffins, Pteranodons, and Argentavis. Let's see. Dinosuchus. You say potato, I say potato. Yo, Mac. You low-key got me back in the Ark after 4 years of not playing it. Man, that is awesome. Isaiah, huh? That's exactly what I want to hear, friend. That is exactly the kind of compliment I am looking to hear. So thank you very much, friend. Thank you very much. Get the giant turtle and build a house on its back. The Tortuga. The Tortuga is only available on Astraeos, the DLC that I do not own. I ain't got Astraeos, unfortunately. The Megachelon may get its name from its real-life extinct genus. Wabba-wabba-wah? Wabba-wabba-wah? Rossland, are you one of those geniuses? You one of those real smart geniuses who knows everything about dinos? Are you one of those real smart people who knows all about the real history behind dinosaurs? Because I'm not. You need the skiff. Ark, yes, Ziggitron. I just made a lot of rocket launcher. I just started playing Evolved and it doesn't look like this. Evolved is my favorite version of the game. There is Ascended, which is a little bit newer. Look at him, he's got his... Where's my taming food? Right, missed it. Evolved is the older version and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. 1.5 torpor with one shot from my rifle. Goody heavens. Very nice. Mr. Man, ask me anything about Ark. Mr. Man. Pookie. Ask this fellow something. Pookie, ask this Mr. Man a good trivia question. Ask this man a good trivia. What level is the Dinosuchus? It is a level 145. So it is very close. Very close. ADZ, can I join? This is unfortunately single player. This is single player. This is single player. Mr. Man. What's a good trivia question for Mr. Man here? Let's try to stump Mr. Man. Let's try to stump this Mr. Man. Do you have any tips for weight on dinos? What do you mean for weight on dinos? So, The RG gets a weight reduction bonus. The woolly rhino, not woolly rhino, the woolly mammoth gets, I think it's like 75% weight reduction on wood. So I guess that would be helpful. Cat, hi, hey kitty. Hey kitty cat. ADZ is the way you speak natural or something you do? ADZ, it is just something that I do with my voice for the character I created, Mac. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hello, hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. And this is my Mac voice. Mr. Man, what requirements do you need to have gotten to actually do the bosses for Gen 2? Oh, there we go. There we go. A lot of people have fought the bosses on the island. Certainly. A lot of people have done the Broodmother fights. But how many of us have done the bosses on Gen 2? Woo-woo. Woo-woo. Let's see if Mr. Man can answer. Let's see if Mr. Man has the answers or not. You sound like the guy from SpongeBob. SpongeBob! Yar me mateys, good heavens. Can you speak French? Nope. Can you speak French 1 minute? I'm bad French. And my level of the English is, how you say, not so good. My French is, how do you say, horrible. Well, when I try to speak the French, nothing good will happen. Where's Grass? I just got Gen 2 yesterday. Excellent. I never fought a single boss because I'm just a Bob. Love it. Hope you know how many good times. Ooh, hold on, let me read that. Oh, am I out of meat already? Let's see. Hope you know how many good times I've gotten over the years because of your information videos. Jad Safi, thank you so much, friend. I'm happy to hear that. It's why I do what I do, friend. It's why I do what I do. Mac, do you ever play on Gen 2? No, not really. Not really. Mostly Ragnarok. However, I am looking forward to playing Gen 2. In this series, I intend to play every map on both versions of the game and beat all the bosses on everything. What about you, buddy? What is the name of this crocodile? The Dinosuchus. The Dinosuchus. What's your favorite map to play on? This one, Ragnarok. Ragnarok is so much fun. I love it. Does it get tiring to speak like this? Not really. This is actually easier for me to speak this way at this point. I don't talk to a whole lot of people during the day, so I end up talking like this more than I use my own regular normal voice. And this is my normal voice. Try to sound like SpongeBob. Gee whiz, Patrick. That's the best SpongeBob I could do. Hey Cashew, how you doing, brother Cashew? Good to see you, Cashew. I have a lot of dinos, but I still don't know where the bosses are. You go to the obelisks. Go to the obelisks and put in all of the requirements to unlock the bosses, and it will transport you to the bosses. Have you ever watched a movie called Primitive War? No, I never heard of that, but it does sound fun. Me personally, I think Ark is better. Which is better, Ark or Jurassic World? Alright, I honestly did not enjoy the Jurassic World movies all that much. And the only Jurassic movie that I like was the very first one, Jurassic Park. The other ones were neat, like the one with the Spino was neat. It's a neat movie. However, that first one is a classic film. Such a good movie. Douglas, do you ever mix up your actual voice when talking to people? Ah, yes I do, Sergi. I've gone to the fast food restaurant, gone by Taco Bell, gone to Taco Bell, and been like, I'll have 6 cheese burritos. Good day, sir. I will have a chalupa. 1 enchilada and some cinnamon twists. I have used the Mac voice at the drive-thru. I've used it at the grocery store. Good morning, friend. So yes, Mac, what is the best dinosaur in Ark, in your opinion? I really like the Dinosuchus. The one I'm taming right now, the Dinosuchus, is one of my favorites. However, I'm not gonna pretend like the Giga or the Karcher wouldn't beat it in a battle. But I do like the Dinosuchus myself. I think it's a great creature. I do. I backpack and I mesh. If they have questions, let me know. Mac, you are the GOAT. Thank you very much. Allah be just. Thank you very much, friend. Let's see. The movie has dinosaurs that randomly appear in Vietnam, and the main protagonists are U.S. soldiers. Good. Yabans. Ivan. Hello, Ivan. Thank you so much for the heart, friend. Good to see you, Ivan. Oh. Wait. No. Oh, no. All right, I thought we ruined the taming. Griffin, get over here quickly. Griffin, you gonna get killed? Hi, how are you, friend? Crep. 5 times 5 is 25. That's a crazy interesting name. I'm good. Good. All the bees just. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you very much. Thank you for the gifts. KP Gaming sent hand hearts. Thank you for the hand heart, buddy. Thank you very much for the hand heart. All right, I'm gonna get some more prime meat. And then we'll get back to taming this Dinosuchus. We're about halfway done taming it. Halfway through. Mason, thank you for the follow. Look who's here, Lucky Bear. Hey, Lucky. Glad you're here, Lucky. Lucky's been showing up in our streams a lot. Very happy to have you here, friend. Always good to see some regulars come by. It makes me happy. All right, we need some baby dinos. Get a lot of prime meat that way. Get a lot of prime meat from the baby dinos. Thank you. Lucky Bear sent 1 heart and 30 roses. I love you so much, Lucky. You're the best. Oh, yes. Lucky and KP are friends. Very nice. Lucky is one of the best Fortnite players I've ever seen. You know what? I was actually looking at Lucky's profile, and I watched some of those Fortnite clips, and I was very impressed. by the Fortnite skills, because I'm terrible at Fortnite. I'm terrible at Fortnite, but I love the game. It's very interesting. So I actually watched a bunch of your clips, and I thought they were great. I really enjoyed it. Did you craft the Dino Sucher saddle? I believe that I have a primitive one. Believe I've got a primitive one. What level's this stinker? Level 60. Oh, look, here's a baby Dilophosaur. Let's get that. Easy money, baby. Easy money. Now let's get this. Dino Suchus is trying to steal our kill. All right, we just picked up 26 prime meat. We'll destroy this Dino Suchus. Go back home. Yes, friends, if you like Fortnite, if you like gaming clips, then please check out Lucky Bear. Check out Lucky Bear's channel. I am subscribed to it. I'm a friend of Lucky Bear's. She is a friend of this channel. And you should check out her channel because she's got some great clips. Some great clips. Subscribe to Lucky Bear Gaming. Highly recommend it. Or also plays Ark. Ooh, very nice. An Ark player and a Fortnite player. Very versatile skills. What level is your Spino? Pretty high level. It was a 140. I want to say it was a 140. I said very confidently 140 when I tamed it. But now it's level 206. There's points in the melee. Melee it up. Do away with these piranhas. Look at all these piranhas and leeches. Frogs. Disgusting creatures. Frog's not gonna let me be. Will you play ASE? Yes. Do I play Evolved? Yes. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I play Evolved. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I play Evolved. I love Evolved. I recommend it over Ascended. I think it is the superior version of the game. However, that is just my opinion. In your opinion, what is the best way to farm narcotics? Let's see. The best way would what version of the game are you playing on? I would get, if I needed to do it, I would go to an area with a lot of bushes and use a Brontosaurus. I would use a Bronto in an area with a lot of bushes. And then to get the rotten meat, I would either split the stack. I would either right click and then go to split stack, split all, or use the toilet. But the Bronto is definitely your best bet. Or a lot of berries, quick. A lot of narcos, quick. I was just on Fortnite. Excellent. I have to say Godzilla beats King Titan because King Titan takes damage in the radioactive water thing because someone tested on Godzilla and it basically is made of radiation. Yes, Godzilla is undoubtedly the king of the monsters. Godzilla is the king of the monsters. Lucky Bear, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate you and KP. Lucky Bear, happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. I consider you a friend of the channel, and I'm happy to help you out any way that I can. Happy to help you out any way I can. I hope you get a lot of subscribers to your channel. I'll be checking out some of those Fortnite clips myself. Looking forward to them. Fortnite is a very fun game. Honestly, Fortnite is a lot of fun. What's your favorite shoulder pet? The otter. Are you taming a dino such as? Yes, I am. Your opinion is great. Thank you very much. My Magmasaur isn't charging its spit. Your Magmasaur is not charging its spit. That may be a question for Pookie. Pookie can probably answer that question. He's our local art expert, Mr. Pookie Bear. So, anglerfish on the pills in the water. That's a good way to get pearls, yes. The anglerfish is a good way to get pearls. Map name. The map is Ragnarok. We are Ragnarocking and Ragnarolling. Mac, are you planning on taking Acrosaurus this live? Not this live. Not this live. But I am going to research the acro, ask some of my tribe mates what they think the best way to tame the acro is, and we will be taming one in one of our streams. Erblin, you always make the best tutorials. Thank you so much, Erblin. Erblin, thank you so much for saying that. That is very kind. It's exactly why I do what I do. Because I'd like to help out nice people like yourself. I like to help out nice people like yourself. Make some tutorial videos that you also hopefully find funny. Hopefully they're also funny. Is this PvE? This is PvE. This is PvE. Playing single player. We are going to do a playthrough where we tame all the creatures and breed up an army, collect all of the artifacts, then battle the bosses, unlock the engrams, collect that element, and craft tech gear. Craft ourselves tech gear. That is the goal of this series. Lucky Bear, thank you so much for sharing the live. Why is it only 2% per raw meat? Well, I guess because it's such a high level. That might have something to do with it. And they also want to make it difficult, and it's encouragement to use either mutton or kibble. Either mutton or kibble would be a lot easier. Zavi, today I did Alpha. Ragnarok boss on ASC. Good heavens. Good job, Zavi. I like Zavi, the Arc tuber. He's a really good Arc player. I like his videos. They're very fun to watch. Lucky Bear. Lucky. Thank you so much. Lucky Bear sent a hand heart and sent some hearts. Lucky, we love you so much. You're just the best. Very nice person. Very positive. Very good attitude. It's very important to have positive people in your life. It is very important to have positive people in your life. You will live a lot longer with positive people in your life. For sure. Spino Arts 4. Can I get a high? Certainly, bro. C Mac. We got another Mac in here. Yo, bro. You know what I always say when I see another Mac? Every time I see another Mac in the stream, I gotta say it. The more Macs, the merrier. Ow! The more Macs, the merrier. Racula, we are playing on Ragnarok. Is this a server or is it private? This is single player. We are playing a single player game. This is a single player playthrough. KP Gaming says Lucky Bear is one of your favorite people. Well, I see why. She's very nice. Very nice person and also good at video games. How about that? Also good at Fortnite. Friends, if you like Fortnite, check out KP Gaming for some exceptional Fortnite clips. I'm gonna check a bunch of them out after I get done. See if there's been any updates since I last checked them out. Blade Forger. Blade Forger. Hi. Hey, buddy. Ow. Did I just see Panda join the stream? Did I just see my good buddy Panda join the stream? Hey, Panda. How you doing, buddy? This is single player. This is single player. We're gonna do a playthrough on Ragnarok. The point of this is to collect creatures, breed an army, and fight the bosses. Friends, if you need help with rat holes, or if you just want some good Ark information, please subscribe to my friend, I'm Fat Panda. Panda and me have been friends for a couple years now. I've been making videos for a couple years, and Panda's been very nice. Been very nice to me, reposted some of my videos, got me some subscribers, and just an all right, awesome person. Happy to have him here and consider him a friend of the channel. So do subscribe to I'm Fat Panda, as he is a far better Ark player than I will ever be. To be quite honest, Panda is a far better Ark player than I will ever be. I can't compete with these young fellas and their quick reflexes. Mac is my father. Panda, I am your father. Followed him, excellent. Yeah, give him a follow. Give him a follow. If you need a location for your base, if you play PvP, Panda seems to know absolutely every rat hole in the game. Every single rat hole in the game. I didn't know that there were that many rat holes in the game till I started watching his videos. And he knows about everything. It's incredible how much knowledge he has about the game. Young Thug 30, how to tame that on Ark Mobile in Ireland. You know what? I really don't know about Ark Mobile very much. I've never played Ark Mobile. My eyes are far too bad. My eyes are far too poor to be able to see a video game on a phone. So, never played it. However, if you need help with Ark Mobile, then please join my Discord. We have a lot of mobile players who might be able to help you out. No one is safe with Panda. That's right. Panda is an excellent player. I'd like to watch Panda in a PvP tournament. That would be fun. If they had a tournament with all Ark tubers, I'd really like to see how Panda and his team did. That would be fun to watch. Lucky Bear, sorry can't stay long. Gotta do some errands now. You have a great day, Lucky Bear. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope we see you again sometime soon. Hope you stop by on our next one. Hope you stop by tomorrow just to say hello. I'll be checking out your Fortnite streams pretty soon and leaving you some nice compliments. Looks like we got one piece of meat left. Maybe it'll tame up this big crocodile. That's one big reptile. Yes, the Dinosuchus is like a huge Sarco. It's like a giant Sarco. It's one of my favorite creatures. One of my favorite creatures. Ow! Did it. All right, friends. Friends, we need a name here. Let's get some names going. Octopus joined us. Hey, Octopus. Biggie E. Teeth. Let's get some names. Snapper. What kind of name we want for this guy, huh? Chopping Goliath. GG. Twinkie. The bad boy. I like Twinkie. That is kind of a funny name. Twinkie. All right, Panda got that one. Twinkie, definitely Twinkie. Definitely a little Twinkie. All right. Now let's cryopod this big boy up. Get him out of here. What map is this croc from? This is Ragnarok. Pookie Bear. Pookie Bear's another good name. Big Guy, Dugan, Twinkie. Yeah, I like Twinkie. Twinkie's funny. It's kind of a funny name for a giant crocodile, isn't it? You would expect something like Godzilla, but not here. No, no, no. We're going with Twinkie, thank you very much. All right, friends. All right, friends, that was an incredible accomplishment. So we finally got ourselves a high-level dino such us. After losing our beloved Snaps, we now have a 145. That's pretty close to what Snaps was. So, you know what? While we're here, let's pick up some pearls. Let's pick up some silica pearls while we're here. You know how much I love my silica pearls. Ooh, baby. Octopus! Hey, Octopus! Good to see you around again, buddy. I remembered you, buddy. Good brother Octopus. Kind of a great name, you know. El bueno. Hola, mi amigo. Where can I find crystals? Mostly in the island Ark Evolved. Check around mountainous areas. Look in the cold biome. But the biggest clue is going to be they glow at night. They glow in the dark. So that's going to be your easiest way to find them. However, I would recommend looking up a resource map for the island. Look up a resource map. And then you can just look at the map, look at your screen, look at the map, look at your screen. Collect a lot that way, but they glow in the dark. That's how I usually find them. El bueno! I'm hunting tech dinosaurs. Hunting tech dinosaurs. What are you doing that for? Are you taming them or are you hunting them for their oil and electronics? Is that why you're after them? That pronunciation of Dinosuchus hurts my ears. How do you think it should be said? The Dinosuchus? The Suchus? I pronounced it both ways. You know what's funny is that when I was saying Dinosuchus, everybody was like, no, it's Dinosuchus. And they were like, look. And somebody actually sent me something like an official pronunciation. And apparently it is Suchus. That's the way it's spelled anyway. It's spelled Suchus. So I'm just going to say Suchus. I'm going to say Suchus. And you can't stop me. And you can't stop me. I'm hunting them for their metal. Excellent. All right, let's kill a lot of creatures over here. Let's go ahead and do away with this Dinosuchus. And do away with this Dinosuchus if we can. It's one tough Dinosuchus here. I'm hunting them for their metal. Very nice. Let him snap. Now we move in for the kill. What map are you playing on? Playing on Ragnarok. The tutorial videos are very funny, but also helpful. Ow! Very happy to hear that, friends. After today's stream, I will be releasing a short video about the importance of the saddle. The importance of the saddle. Are saddles worth it? Are they good? Is there a point to having a saddle? If you are getting a saddle for Christmas, is that a good gift? So, be on the lookout for the video short today. Directly after our stream concludes, I will be releasing a video short on the importance of the saddle. Just how important are saddles for boss fights, for fighting alphas and other creatures, and other players? So stay tuned today. Alright friends, you know what time it is. Old Mac's getting thirsty. My throat is parched. I'm quenched. So you may be saying to yourself, Mac, if you are thirsty, what are you going to drink? Well, friends. Should you have some water? Oh, good heavens, no. Should you have a Gatorade? Ah! What about some sweet tea? No. Coca-Cola? Never. When I get thirsty, I reach for a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, original flavor. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Ow! That's right, friends. Mac and Crafting is not affiliated with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's right. Sweet Baby Ray's is not the official sponsor of Mac and Crafting. So the next time your parents go to the grocery store and they ask you, "Oh, Tommy, we're going to the grocery store, Tommy. What would you like to drink?" Tell them you'd like a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And use the promo code Mac and Crafting to not receive an additional 15% off your purchase. And when they do not accept your coupon, make a big deal about it. Make a thing about it. Oh, that's right, the barbecue. Gotta promote the barbecue. You heard it right, friends. Bro, my tablet is broken. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Withered roses in the chat for man with broken tablet. Poor man with the broken tablet. I'm really genuinely sorry to hear that. Triceratops 34. Good brother Triceratops has been kind enough to grace us with his presence and offered a rose as a gift. Good beloved friend Triceratops 34. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hello, gracing us with your presence, and gracing us with your presence. OMG, you are the best tutorials person. Thank you very much, friend. You are the best commenting, nicest commenter. I really appreciate it. That's nice. Roblox cheats. Oh man, I haven't seen you in a while, Roblox cheats. Friends, if you are looking to cheat on Roblox, if you don't want to play Roblox the old-fashioned way, if you need to make Roblox a little bit more fun, then please, by all means, contact Roblox Cheats for the best in Roblox cheatery. Where is your base? I want to raid you, sir. Goofy, this is single player. This is single player. There is no base to raid. Sorry, friend. Can you do a face reveal? Not planning on it. If I were a young man, if I was still a handsome young man, and I thought the ladies would be messaging me, saying, "Oh man, this fella's, we really got something here," then I would be doing a face reveal. However, I am an ugly old man. I am ugly and old, and there ain't no point in doing a face reveal. So I'm just gonna leave the character Mac up to your imagination, And that way it does not spoil the magic. You know, you probably have an idea in your head of what you think Mac should look like. And we'll leave it at that. And that can be what Mac is. Why play Ark Survival Evolved? Use a whip. It picks them up. That is very true, Tony. I keep forgetting my whip for picking these things up. That's a good use for them. Why play Ark Survival Evolved? It is less expensive, and it runs better on your machine and looks better. Evolved is the superior version of the game. I highly recommend it. You lost the Broodmother fight. Brother, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it Alpha? Oh, no, you just lost the Alpha Broodmother. Brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, but I will say do not let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. Get back on the horse. Get back on the Spino and get back to it. Raise your army back up. Come back and smite your enemy. Smite your enemy, that rotten Broodmother. You can do it, friend. I believe in you. I would love to see you come back in a few weeks and tell me that you've beaten that wretched Broodmother. Love to see that. Mac is a 6'4" light-skinned bodybuilder. Oh, gosh. Oh, heavens, no. No, I'm an old man. I'm an ugly old man. More silica pearls. You know it. You know I gotta have my silica pearls. If I don't pick them up, somebody else is gonna get them. If I don't pick them up, somebody else is gonna get them. What is the best for killing the thorny dragon? You can probably get a Thylacoleo over there. You can probably get a Thyla over there pretty easily. And the Thyla can maneuver in that area pretty well. So I'd go with a Thyla. That would be my pick. All right, enough picking up silica pearls. Enough picking up pearls. Let's go do something fun. Let's go work on our base. How old are you? I'm 72 years old, born in 1953. 1953. I will be 73 years old by the end of the year. So I am a terribly old man. Now, what may I please? We are on Ragnarok. We are on Ragnarok. We are Ragnarocking and Ragnarolling. Real eye plody. Hi. You not ugly? Ooh, yes, I am ugly. Yes, I am. I'm an ugly old monster. He's a 10 times winning boxing champion. Put him up. What is the best creature to defeat the bosses in the center? I guess the main ones that people use are the Rex, the Spino, the Therizinosaur. If it is nighttime, you can use the Megalosaurus and a Megatherium for insectal creatures like the Broodmother. You're fighting the Broodmother, then a Megatherium does an insect buff. Insect killer buff. I can never find this mini silica. I know, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna run away from this drop, because it's a terrible drop. Citrus Lake, welcome back, Citrus Lake. Good to see you here again. Yo, Mac. No, I love your content. It helped me so much. Glad to hear that, buddy. Is there a selling to make silica pearls and crystal spawn more commonly? Well, there is a way to make them respawn commonly. There is a setting in your settings that is, resource respawn timer. And if you lower the time, your resources will respawn quicker. You change the time, your resources will respawn quicker. I want to tame this Archelon that's hanging around. Let's see. All right, I'm going to get 1,000 dollars to kill a volcano thorny dragon. There you go. Why do you wear ghillie armor? I was taming a Dinosuchus, so it helped me not to get recognized and aggro the Dinosuchus. Potato, hey, welcome back, Potato. Roblox. I made only $200 off Roblox cheats last month, but it's passive income. Hey, nothing wrong with $200. If somebody offered me $200, I wouldn't turn it down. If somebody said, hey, Mac, I'll give you $200, I wouldn't say no. So good for you, buddy. Good for you. Glad somebody's trying to make some money. Got a Spino egg here. All right, let's find some biotoxin. Why can't I find a Karcher in the island map? The Karcher spawns in the same places as the Giga does. Karcher has the same spawn as the Giga. So, I would check all the Giga spots, and if you cannot find one spawning in, then do a wild dino wipe. Do a wild dino wipe, and that may reset everything. And then maybe you'll get your Karcher to spawn by doing a wild dino wipe. Now, where did this turtle sneak off to? Where are you going, princess? Now we will have 4 turtles. And we will have a complete set of Ninja Turtles. Now we will have a complete set of Ninja Turtles. That is my master plan. That is we're going to call this one, I guess, Raphael. Is that red or orange? Is this Raphael or Michelangelo? Was it yellow? What color are you? What color are you, you beast? What is better, Highlands or Jungle 2? If you're going to start out, you know what? I didn't think about the Highlands. But I would still go with Jungle 2 because I'm more familiar with it. Can you get an Argentavis over there? Can you get an Argy? If you can get an Argy, I'd try the Highlands. If you can get an Argy over there, I'd try the Highlands. That would be a good spot. Zippy! Hey, Zippy, welcome back, buddy. Your voice reminds me of what Rockwell would sound like. Yes, thank you. That's a very nice compliment. I really like the voice actor for Rockwell in the Ark game. He's very talented, very believable person. I like it. You only see Giga and no Karcher. I would try to do a wild dino wipe, clear out all of the creatures and respawn fresh ones. Make sure your game is up to date. Make sure your mods are up to date. I'm playing Primal Chaos right now. Ow. Octopus says it's yellow. All right. It did look yellow to me. Tyler, what do you think of Primal Chaos? Is that fun? Taming these takes so much time. I agree. The passive tames do take a lot of time. But we just sat through the Dinosuchus for like an hour. We tamed the Dinosuchus. However, a 130 Archelon will be nice when we go underwater. When we go underwater, it will be nice to have a high-level Archelon, so we can get some oxygen and withstand electrical shocks. Do you think we will get to play Ark 2? No, I'll be dead. I'll be dead and in my grave before they release Ark 2. They'll say, poor old Mac. Poor old Mac, he never lived to see Ark 2. That's what they'll say. Make your base in the Highlands, but travel to Jungle 2 for RG. RT, my love. I managed to get an RG. It was level 21. I got because it was stuck between two trees. I was really lucky. Good job. Yes, sir. T, my love. I love you, T. I love you, T. It's good, but yeah, it's quite hard. Quite difficult. I bet it is. I bet it is. GS, are you sure you're happy playing this game, bro? Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with this game. I played a lot of games in my day, and there ain't nothing wrong with Ark. I mean, you do get to tame and ride dinosaurs, for Pete's sake. That's about as awesome as it gets. I mean, really, how many games have you played where you get to ride on the back of a Tyrannosaurus Rex? It's not so fun. Hoy, is this your real voice? This is my voice. This is my voice. Roblox cheats. How long will this stream be? Another 30 minutes. We're gonna be playing for another 30 minutes. This is no mod. This is my voice. I do not use voice filters or AI. However, this is not my normal speaking voice. This is an impersonation. This is my normal speaking voice. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody's having a great day. And Mac is a character that I created 3 years ago. Young Thug, you're the best man I ever known playing Ark. Thank you, Young Thug. Thank you, Young Thug. I certainly appreciate it. Best way to travel around side of Rag is with a manta ray. Very interesting. I've never heard that. Very interesting. I've never heard that. But you are a very experienced player, so I would imagine a lot of what you say is going to sound shocking. Shocking. See, that's what I meant. The real way to learn how to play is to talk to more experienced players. Join a tribe. Join a Discord. Talk to people. Ask them questions. That's how you learn a lot. This is Ascended. I play Evolved Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I stream Evolved. However, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we play Ascended. Just to mix it up a bit. Just to mix it up, you know. So I don't get bored. Don't get burnt out. The last thing I'd want to do is get burnt out. Let's see, is there a shark or anything in here? No. How old are you? I am 72 years old. Born in 1953. 1953, I will be 50. I will be 73 years old by the end of the year. Born in 1953. Mac, also my Discord got banned for band evasion. Oh no. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, maybe in a little bit you'll be able to. Maybe in a little bit you'll be able to get another one. Maybe you can start another one. What were you doing on there? Selling? Was that for Roblox? Was that a Roblox server? Manta ray is for speed and agility in water. What's the best way to tame a manta ray? If you were going to tame a manta ray, how would you do it? I don't think I've ever talked to anybody who has tamed a manta ray. Evolved. Evolved don't have the new Dino Acro. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like it. I think that new creatures like the Acro, the Burrowback, the Pyromane, as fun and interesting as they are changing the meta. They are changing how the game is played. And that's honestly probably because I'm so old, but I like for games to not change so much. I like Evolve because they're not going to do anything to make it any different. Let's see. You're getting hunted down by Alpha Raptors. Good heavens, look out, Ethan. Young Thug, whoa, you're so old, but your voice is like 40 years old. Thank you, friend. Look at my videos for Backpack Method. Backpack Method. All right, I'll check that out. Am I subscribed to you? Certainly I am. Yes, I am, of course. Octopus, LOL. What is Archelon good for? The Archelon is good for producing algae. The Archelon produces algae. It grows algae on its back, and algae is the best taming food for herbivores. It's very good. Very good. Also, they are good for harvesting biotoxin from the jellyfish. They don't take a shock, and their saddle allows you to breathe underwater. You can breathe underwater without a scuba tank if you have an Archelon saddle. But I am taming this one to complete my collection of 4 turtles. I want 4 of these so I can name them after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's why I'm getting this one. Roblox, no, it was just a regular Discord account. It was a false ban, but it's all right. Man, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that. Octopus, W. Can someone help me? My stuff's getting camped by raptors. Use bolas. If you're fighting raptors, use bolas and a pike. If you're fighting raptors, stop them with a bola and hit them with a pike. That's what I do. Yo, Mac, what's the top 5 best or your favorite dinosaurs on Fjorda? Let's see. I would definitely put the Desmodus on that list. The Desmodus, I think, would be one of my favorite creatures. Use a boat to lure them to the beach. All right, all right. Do you have a video on that, Pookie? I'd like to watch that. I'd like to watch that. Ava, I'm back. I don't want to go to school. Oh, I know that feeling. Oh, I know that feeling. Not wanting to go to school. You got to go to school on Sunday? And that's rough. Maybe you're in a different part of the world and it's Monday. But that's rough. Oh, use a boat. Okay, for the raptors. It makes more sense. I was like trying to imagine that in my head, luring the manta rays back to the beach and then trying to like stand on the edge of the beach and tame them or something. I don't know. Hello, Dino Dash. Hey, Dino Dash Gaming. Hey, buddy. Thanks for joining us. It's Monday. Well, Ava, I hate that you have to go to school. I hate to hear it. But I'll say this. I hope you have a great day at school. I'll say I hope you have a great day at school, a great school week. I hope you learn lots of stuff. Go on, read some books. Read some books. Go to the library and get smart. Make some straight A's. Make some good grades. Maybe you'll make some friends. Who knows? Something good might happen. Ethan, I don't want my PT to lose stamina and get killed by an alpha raptor. Yeah, that would stink. Use the raft out on the water. Yeah, that would be a good way to do it. Build a raft and hop on the raft and then get them to follow you out. Mac, I have to go get ready for work. I'll see you eventually. Roblox, have a great day, friend. Have a good day at work. But Alpha Raptor are faster than the speed of light. Well, it'll work, though. I've done that. Lured out an Alpha Raptor using a raft. What is your favorite dino for boss fights? I guess it depends on what boss. But I'll tell you the ones I like. Obvious ones like the Rex, the Spino, the Therizinosaur. I like the Megatherium a lot. It's very good for insects. It gets a buff fight against the Brood Mother. The Dinosuchus. The Dinosuchus, I think, is a great new addition. I have heard that the Acrocanthosaurus is an excellent new creature for boss fights. The Megalosaurus, if you fight at night, you can use the Megalosaurus. I have seen people use woolly rhinos and Deinonychus, and that was rather impressive. I hear that the bison can be used. I hear that the bison is an exceptionally good creature for boss fights. Thank you, Roblox, I believe. Thank you so much. Have a great day, buddy. Oh, Julian, do you think we could play together someday? Certainly, I don't see why not. Join my Discord, and when we open up a server, you will be included, certainly. You will be most welcome to join us. Tyler Soprano. What's up, hey, buddy? Tyler Soprano, like Tony Soprano? Like Tony Soprano and the Mafia? Or soprano like high-pitched singer? Or soprano like, Wait, what's the difference between Ascended and Evolved? Ascended is a reskin of Evolved that they came out with a few years ago. It's a newer version of Evolved, and it's full of DLC and new creatures and skins. And it's also cross-play, cross-platform. So you can play with people on the PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Play them all together. Unlike Evolved, where Evolved you have to be on the same console. Flopar, where is your Discord? There is a link on my YouTube page and my TikTok page. Both should be right there on the main page on both YouTube and TikTok, so you should be able to get to it through one of those. Mac, I am trying to tame a Thylacoleo, but I can't find do they spawn on the ground or on tree. So, if you are in the redwoods, they are in trees. You will see them in trees. If you are in the redwoods. But I usually go to this biome very near the desert. There's a rocky desert area, not the deep desert where death worms spawn, but there is a desert area with thorny dragons, and they spawn there as well. And that's usually where I go because they are easier to spot. That's normally where I go. Are there different dinos? Are there a lot of different dinos? There are a lot of new dinos on Ascended. There are a lot of new creatures on Ascended. 100%. The Dinosuchus is a giant Sarco that is one of my favorite creatures. It's only available. Well, I take that back. It is available in the standard game. You can get it in Evolved through a mod. Ah, you're taming a Rex right now. Very nice. Ah, your show is on Xbox One. Very nice. Nobody wants to play cross-play on PC. Mac, if I aggro a single raptor, the alpha raptor will hunt me down. Yeah, you better try the raft trick. Do you like Astraeos? I have not played it. It is against my principles to purchase any DLC. I do not own a Pyromane, a Gene Scanner, Bob's Tall Tales, Astraeos. None of that. I play all vanilla. All vanilla. And I think, yes, so it's against my principles to play Astraeos, as crazy as that sounds. Merrick, where is the best spot to spawn metal on Astraeos? So if I were looking for the location for metal, I would look up a resource map. You can look up resource maps, and they will show you the map of the Astraeos, and it'll show you all the locations of metal, or crystal, or whatever you're looking for. But definitely look up a resource map. That'd be the best way to do it. Junior, I gotta go to sleep now. All right, buddy, you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Junior, thank you so much for watching the stream. Are the new dinos considered really good? They made them overpowered, yes. They did make them overpowered. Mac, why are you taming an Archelon? So we are trying to get 4 turtles. I needed 1 more turtle to complete my collection of 4. So we can name them after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This will be the final one needed for my collection. The final one needed for my collection. Dylan Fishing. Hey, Mac. Hey, buddy. You a fisherman, Dylan? Dylan, do you like fishing? Like for real fishing? I think that's great. I think that's great. I like to watch fishing videos. I like to watch fishing videos on YouTube. So that's great if you're a fisherman. I used to fish a lot when I was younger, when I was a young boy. Used to love going fishing with my grandfather. Very fun. Wait, Mac, where do I place my PT? It might get eaten by a dinosaur. Build a base. Build a base and park it on the roof. And whistle it to passive flee. Whistle it to passive flee so it runs away if it gets bitten. Oh, goodness. Have you ever played Elden Ring? No, I've never played Elden Ring. Which is better, Ark Ascended or Ark Evolved? Evolved, 100%. James, hi. Yes, I love fishing. I love your videos. I highly recommend Evolved over Ascended. I think Evolved is the superior version. If somebody likes Ascended, that's fine. I really don't care. But I have been playing both. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I play Evolved. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I play Ascended. It is my opinion that Evolved is less expensive, and it looks better, and runs better on your machine. It will look better and run better on your machine, and there's a lot less crap. So, when they came out with Ark Ascended, it's all about skins and DLC and premium mods and DLC and premium mods and skins. And I find it really annoying. I find it super duper annoying. So, in my opinion, Evolved is the better, much better. And also, they signed some sort of exclusive contract with this company, Nitrado. So, you cannot play with your friends unless you rent a Nitrado server. Other servers in the past for Evolve are affordable. The cost is not great. They are affordable. However, Nitrado servers cost $25 a month to play with your friends. So, you pay for a brand new game, you pay full retail price for Ark Ascended, and then you cannot tame all of the creatures in the game. So you pay full price, but you are not allowed to tame all of the creatures in the game unless you give them extra money. All right? And then, on top of that, you have to pay $25 a month to play the game with your friends. So the total price of Ark Ascended, hundreds of dollars. To get all the DLC, to be able to play with your friends, you are talking hundreds of dollars. And I think that is nuts. KP Gaming, thanks for the good times. Got to get going. If you are still live later, I'll see you then. Have a great stream. KP, thank you so much for stopping by. We will see you in the next one. Let's see. Play Ark PvP. Man, I've played Ark PvP till I'm sick of it. Paid it till I'm sick of it. Hey, Mac, if you had to give me key tips on Fjorda, what would you give me? I guess it'd be the same as any other map. So, how far along are you? So if you're brand new to everything, get yourself a good flyer. Get yourself a good flyer, something that can carry farming dinos. Get yourself a good flyer for exploring. Get yourself a good flyer for weight. And then collect farming dinos. Build yourself a base near resources. Build yourself near resources so you don't have to carry metal all the way across the map. So you want to build your base near resources, get flyers, then get farmers, so get flying dinosaurs so you can get mobility around the map. Then get farming dinos so you can easily acquire resources. Then build your base, level yourself up until you can craft an egg incubator. Once you can craft an egg incubator, then start fighting your boss dinos. Then start collecting your carnivores and then start your breeding program. Then you can do stuff like farming. Are you farming? Farming is going to make resource collection a lot easier. Get yourself an Oviraptor and collect eggs along with farming for crops, and then you can create kibble, and kibble will make your game a lot easier. It'll make taming dinos a lot easier with kibble. Ow, which server? Raffy Daffy. That's a good name. Raffy Daffy. This is a single-player server. Single-player game. Oh my gosh, we're already out of meat again. We're already out of meat. Hey Mac, what ruins Ark PvP? DLC ruins PvP. Cheating ruins PvP. Cheating and DLC ruin PvP. No two ways about it. All right, we're gonna go on a meat run, then call it a day. We're going on a meat run, then we're gonna call it a day. No way, this is your real voice. Yes, my friend, this is my real voice. No AI, no voice filters, 100% human. However, this is not my normal speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into the program. And Mac is a character I created. So this is my voice, which I developed over 3 years of doing Ark tutorials. Wow. What ruins PvP? Yeah, I honestly think that all of the DLC ruins PvP. So, now if you pay extra money, then you can get a Pyromane. And a Pyromane is so overpowered, it's crazy. If you pay extra money, your creatures don't even have to die because you have an Oasisaur, so you can bring them back to life. If you pay extra money, you can get a gene scanner, and it'll tell you exactly where creatures spawn at, so you do not have to search. You don't even have to search for dinos. So you get given free dinos. I don't know, that's the way I feel. And then plus cheating. There are a lot of people who can download scripts for aimbot hacks and meshers, people who just bypass your base defenses, go in and get your stuff. And if people are doing that, then that, I don't know, it doesn't make it more fun. It doesn't make it more fun because you just log on and all your stuff's gone. Or somebody just headshots you and flies through the air. It eliminates a lot of the honest competition. Just people who want a one-on-one PvP or do a genuine battle. And that's a lot of why I left. That's a lot of why I left, because every server I went to had people flying through the air, people going through the air, doing headshots. So, yeah, I quit. How old are you? Can I give you some tips for Ragnarok? How old am I? I'm 72 years old. Oh, yes, the Alpha Tribes. The Alpha Tribes, every server I went to had Alpha Tribes spamming metal. If it's an old server, if the server is old enough, there will be cliff platforms everywhere. There will be people running around, demolishing your base. Alpha Tribe will obliterate you. It is inevitable. Let's get some jellyfish. That's why I wanted to hop on here and play a single-player game. All right, tips for Ragnarok. The same thing as the tips for Fjorda. Get yourself a Pteranodon. If you can, transfer over to the island and do a note run. Transfer to the island and do a note run to get your character in the 70s. And then get yourself a Pteranodon. And then an Argentavis. And then collect your farming dinos, which are the beaver, the Doedicurus, the Ankylosaurus. Then build yourself a base, level yourself up, craft all of your workstations, and then go around and start collecting carnivores for boss fights, then breed yourself up an army while starting to build crop plots. Build yourself crop plots. And that'll make things a lot easier to have crop plots. So get yourself an oviraptor so you can collect eggs for kibble, and that will make taming things like the Giga a lot easier. If you're taming level 150s, if you want a perfect tame, then you're gonna want to get that kibble. So kibble will be important for taming high-level creatures, for boss fights. Your PC seems bad. Why is your graphics like this? They are a lot better than they were, but the reason it's bad is because Ark Ascended is a terrible game. But my PC is an Alienware, a top-of-the-line Alienware computer. So it's not the computer's fault. It's either my settings or it's just the game. And it looks a lot better than it is. Joseph, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, big fan. We do need a Giga. Let me read a couple more comments, and then we're going to call it a day. Mac, I managed to tame Thylacoleo, and it's level 30. It can climb everything, and it has bleed damage. Very good. So for taming creatures, it is fine to start out with low-level creatures. However, you will need to start trying to tame things as close to level 150 as you can. Get creatures as close to level 150 as you can. They will have better statistics, and they will matter in the end. If you fight a level 20 or a level 30 against a level 150, you're going to be outmatched. So for fighting bosses and all that sort of stuff, you will want as close to level 150 as you can get. However, when you just start out, if you're just starting out, it's your first Thylacoleo, that's certainly fine. Certainly fine. Try to use it to get a better one. Where is your your capital base? Unfortunately, you are looking at it. This is my base. I do not like to build a really big base. I don't like to, because I like to be able to land my flyers right by my machines so I can just drop off what I need. So unfortunately, if you were expecting Mac to have a castle, if you were oh, Dr. Dank, you just got a level 145 dino. Me too. Twins. We're twins. You still at Potato? Yes. We are over here with Potato. Need Ken. Y'all need Ken. You are a great soul. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So what's better, official or unofficial PvP servers? They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. Nate, Big Daddy Mac. No, I'm just regular Mac. Who is the best server for PvP in Ark Mobile? I've never played PvP Ark Mobile, unfortunately. A trike will take you out. I'm not new to Ark. I played the island in Ragnarok. I'm only new to Fjorda. Excellent. Ow. All right, friends, it has been 3 hours. So our stream is over. Tomorrow we will go back to Ark Survival Evolved. Tomorrow we will be returning to Evolved. So I hope all of you tune in because I love you. I love each and every one of you. You are great. And I hope we'll see you back tomorrow. So it's the end of the stream and you know what time it is. You know what we got to do. We got to give Potato some sugar before we go. Potato, I love you, little Potato. And Chips. Chips will get jealous. Chips, I love you. I love you guys. All right, friends, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you all had a great time. I know I did. And I'm so happy that you all were here with me to share this. And we'll see you all tomorrow.